A lot of people that come to our studio come here because they've never practiced yoga before. They haven't necessarily felt welcome or that they would fit in other studios. So what we really do is cater our programs to people who want a gentle place to begin yoga. A lot of the classes you'll see on our schedule varies quite a bit from a stereotypical yoga studio. So you'll see the vast majority of what we offer is gentle hatha yoga, which is a very gentle and accessible introduction to the practice, and really good for people of all ability levels. It can be scaled up or down depending on where you need to be that particular day. So we have a lot of that on our schedule. We also have Yin yoga, which is a deep stretching type of yoga that really gets into the connective tissues of your body and increases your flexibility and your mobility. So people that have injuries, people that need something really therapeutic, that's an excellent place to start. We also offer extra gentle yoga, which you'll probably won't see on almost any other studio schedule, but that will involve a lot of use of props, including chairs for people that feel uncomfortable getting up and down off the floor. In yoga, there's a lot of stereotypes. So what you see on TV and in magazines and in media tends to show the same type of person practicing yoga. They're young and very thin and flexible. So what we're trying to do at Body Positivity Yoga is create a space that's for everybody truly to practice yoga. So we have a practice that's accessible and appropriate for you no matter your age, size, shape, level of ability. A lot of people ask me why I call myself the Fat Yogini. They're like, well, if this is a body positive place, why would you call yourself fat? The reality is that fat is just an adjective. It doesn't mean lazy or unhealthy or unfit or any of those other things that we ascribe to it, and yet it is really truly just a descriptor. So I claim that name for myself to just show people that fat can just be a word, can just be an adjective, and it doesn't have to mean all of those other things. So as the Fat Yogini, I teach from a place of compassion, not only for my students, but also for myself. One of the other types of yoga we offer here that I'm really proud of is our Go With The Flow yoga. So a lot of yoga studios have a vinyasa or a flow style yoga that moves very quickly and feels kind of like a moving meditation. It's a fun practice, but it's really hard for somebody to come in and do it unless they have a strong foundation, know all the poses that are going to be used. What we've done with Go With The Flow is I've created a style where the first portion of the class will break down the poses. So I'll teach you all the different types of poses we're going to put together later. And in the second portion of the class, we put it together in that quick flow. So you could come in right off the street having never done yoga and do a Go With The Flow class, get a little bit of challenge, but you'll learn along the way. We also offer restorative yoga, which is meant to deeply unwind and relax you. And we have a bunch of specialty programs. So we offer, unique to I think us, we offer a sampler series. So you could come in and try 8 different types of yoga in 8 weeks, which is really unique. A lot of studios assume you know what all the different types of yoga are. And what we do is we introduce you to all the different types of yoga. We teach you a little bit about it, we let you try it out, and you can find out what works best for you. Lately we're seeing a trend towards really active and fitness-based yoga and yoga hybrids. So we're seeing a lot of pop-up hot yoga studios, a lot of studios where the focus seems to be on physical fitness and activity. So what we're seeing a lot of is that really intense, physically driven, competitive type practices. And so what we're trying to offer here is a space that doesn't have that competitive vibe. You come in here, you know we're not going to talk about losing weight, we're not going to talk about diet, we're going to give you a gentle, accepting space just to practice yoga and move. Unlike hot yoga studios, we actually have air conditioning, so our studio is cool. It's not going to be someplace you come in and sweat buckets, but you are going to leave feeling good, you are going to move, you are going to stretch, you are going to get stronger. It's just going to be in a really comfortable and supportive atmosphere.